Beware, be prepared for very offensive language and adult themes from the start and throughout. You only have one each, OK? Look after them bananas. Hello, welcome to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. It's not an eviction night. But we're still live and we're going to have a right old laugh. That was... Thank you, PY. Thank you. I think that was quite a fruitful episode. The house has gone bananas. No more. And Cami Lee has been crowned queen. She is immune from eviction and the others are up for now. We're going to be getting... I know, thanks for the you as well. We're going to be getting all the very latest reaction from the house throughout the show. And up in the camera runs, I'm keeping a close eye on these two and they're keeping a close eye on the housemates. It's Colleen Nolan and Michelle Heaton, everyone! Right, girls.
Yes.
How are they getting on? What's going on? Any dramas?
No, it's very harmonious at the moment.
What?
Yeah, although Patty did look a little bit upset and went into the
Came out the
bedroom.
diary room.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Adjusted a bra and then she was happy.
Oh,
And
good.
Nadia keeps sitting down, and then Perez sits next to her, and she keeps trying to move.
Yeah.
Oh, well...
He's very good at getting in personal spaces, but Colleen's happy because Callum's butt's right in front of us.
Yeah, in fact, I don't even want to speak anymore. I just want to look.
We're
So
looking
it's
at,
safe,
we're looking
it's
at
safe
Callum's
to
butt.
say we're not going to see Colleen for the rest of the show. Girls,
Absolutely. I'm
stay
living
quiet
here.
and don't get seen. We'll see you later. Give them a round of applause. We've also got a very prestigious guest joining us today for Get the Golden Globes. This man was awarded the title of Weird Crush 2014. Oh, yeah? It's the gorgeous Matt Richardson. Matt, you there?
Yeah.
How's it going? Oh, my
Amazing.
God. Matt.
Don't get any ideas.
Too late. What are you doing, Matt?
Enjoying my life. Leave me alone.
On that note, give him a round of applause. He really is. And also tonight... Yes, you like that selfies. You like them selfies. We love a selfie, and so do the housemates. But we're going to find out exactly what their ones say about them. Stay watching to find out some very revealing answers. But now, it's that time of night. It is about 3 minutes past 11. It's time for the news. It is Tuesday, the 13th of January 2015, and to recap tonight's top story, Cami has been crowned Queen of the Fairies, and over the next 2 days, she will decide who is safe from Friday's eviction. Let's have a little look now and see how the house is reacting.
My queen's princess. My suggestion is let's not overanalyze why
Oh,
people...
no, I've got it all figured out.
Okay.
Don't worry. Like, literally, to a T.
No, don't...
No, literally. Like, how it is, and I'll say it straight because I genuinely couldn't give two fucks anymore, is how it went. Me and Cami had someone in mind, like the cliques and whatnot in the house, and then like when one got chosen, we kind of was like, right, it's between these two.
We
and these
already
two.
knew.
And then it was like the flip side of that. I was just a bit like, okay.
Well, I think
all
my
right,
vote
cool.
might have been surprising.
No.
And I explained to my queen why I did it. But let's not overanalyze. Let's just have fun.
Whereas if it was you, you'd overanalyze. If it was you, you'd overanalyze to fuck.
Casual. In other news, it seems that Big Bro has been a little bit lax with the bag searches, but thank the Lord that Detective Duval was on the case.
Oh. I don't mind cooking a
Day's
tea.
racing by, it's 2 o'clock nearly.
Jesus.
My phone again.
All right.
Well, I'll do it in a minute.
What's that?
Oh, phoning.
They're phoning.
He's poor phoning with him.
What?
Nothing at all. I'll tell you later.
Who's...
I'm gonna mop the floor.
Did you say?
Not the floor. Get that out of the way. Do.
Keith. Is it?
And join us tomorrow when Alicia solves the case of why somebody had written gullible on her forehead. And tonight, we saw banana drama. I want to say it again, I like that. Banana! No, just one. But we also had a sneak peek into the contents of the rest of their shopping. Now, I don't know about you lot, but does anyone really need that many potatoes? Did you see the amount of potatoes that they had in that house? I can exclusively reveal that they asked for 50 kilograms of potatoes. That's 20 bags, 20 boxes of mushrooms, and a third of the budget was spent on chicken. That's ridiculous in my eyes. Could have spent it on bananas. But earlier today, Keith expressed his concern at how many carrots have been ordered, and I can reveal to you, but not Keith, they ordered 10 bags. 10 bags of carrots as well. Exciting. Also, in the kitchen today, Nadia shared a beautiful and a genuinely lovely story about pooing in a bag.
Went to have my first colonic, and she said, go to the loo, and I was in there like half an hour, and I thought, right, so I had a bit of a, you know, that's fine, that's done, and I left. She went, are you leaving? And I said, well, yeah, I had to do something with my kids. I've got to shift. Well, you just have had 14 pints of water. Well, I went, no, I'll be fine. Marched off, absolutely fine. Got me halfway up the hill, too far to get back, too far to get home. And I knew.
It was coming.
And I was like this. I was like, oh my God. I'm sweating, absolutely sweating. There was a bus stop behind me, got on the bus stop, phoned my mum, like shaking, like literally.
Because when you go, when you need to go, you've got to go.
Come and get, all I can't, I'm doing it. No, come now. And my mum's really against all that kind of, I've had a colonic irrigation. This was like, only like a year ago. You've done what? No. Time to argue. Get here and bring it back. And my mum had to come and pick me up.
And you just clenching.
At the age of 49 years old, because I was going to have a pig. And she had, I said, bring a, you know those Waitrose bags, you know the big supermarket bags with that big She had to bring that.
And you shouting that?
Guess the rest.
So, be warned.
Brutal.
I'll bring a plastic bag.
And I can actually tell you all at home that we've done some digging and we've got the actual bag right here. I'm joking! It's just a bag of air. Just like she farted in it or something. And that's tonight's news. After the break, we are going to be discussing Hilton versus Hopkins, guys. And we're going to have a little bit more on Banana Gate! I could see this catching on. Okay, we'll see you after this. Banana Gate, I like it. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Now, there's loads to talk about, but, you know, these teeth need to start paying for themselves. So let's get stuck in. It's time for our loose panel. Tonight, after the live twist, how will the house react? Plus, Hopkins versus Hilton. Who'd win in a fight? Then, Nadia. Does she need to just calm down? And banana drama. Is food really such a big deal in that house? It all starts now with Colleen Nolan. Michelle Heaton. And me, Ryland Clark. Oh, wow, welcome to the show. Oh. Has anyone else seen this? That's not my name. That's Emma's name. Cheers. So let's talk women's stuff. Not that. Bikini. Should we talk about Big Brother?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Big Brother. Let's start with tonight's live twist. Michelle, were you surprised with any of the choices?
Well, actually, yes. I think that Patsy's choice of Perez was a little bit surprising for me. Considering how much I know that he's riled everybody in the house and he's constantly in each other's spaces, and I think Patsy is really a good judge of character, so she would know this and you would know that choosing him would upset people, but yet she did, and I don't understand why.
Colleen, yeah.
I think knowing Patsy, though, she will have had her reasons.
I've not asked you a question yet, though, have I, Colleen? Maybe you should wait.
Don't normally wait on loose women.
But it's not loose women for legal reasons. It's the loose panel. But thanks for ruining that for us. Colleen, who would you have crowned, king or queen of the fairies? Oh.
Well, I actually, and I'm probably very biased, but I would have crowned Nadia as the queen.
Why?
Because I think she would have been very fair in her choices. And I think she's very fair, and I think she would have ruled it very, very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think she'd do well as queen?
Yeah.
They don't seem to agree with you,
I
Colleen.
don't really care.
And that's why we're the loose panel, guys. That's right. Michelle, how do you think Cami is going to get on with being queen?
She's going to do famously well. She's going to be amazing. I think that she's a great choice for Queen because she's all sides of wrong. And I think when you watch Big Brother, you don't want to have somebody in there who's going to play it safe, who's going to pick the rules and what's going to happen in the house. You want someone who's going to pick dangerous rules and dangerous decisions, and she's going to be that person. So she's a great choice as a viewer of Big Brother. In the house, I'd hate it.
She's not going to hold back, is she?
No.
She's really not. Colleen, what have people been saying online?
I'll just check my iPad.
Oh, this is exciting.
It's not on.
Just slide it, babe. Here we go.
OK, well, you'll love this first one. Rylan, or is it Emma?
I'm Ruth. I'm Ruth.
Well, it's funny you should mention Ruth, because this first one's from Eamon Holmes.
My husband, Eamon Holmes. Yes, Eamon.
And a bit like you, Michelle, he has put, why on earth did Patsy just save Perez?
I'm breaking character. I don't know. Was you shocked? Yeah. That was a big shock.
Yeah, it was quite a shock.
Have we got any others?
Ryan Graham on Facebook says there's only one queen in that house, Michelle Visage.
All the gay guys. Yes! Loving it.
But this one from Ryan, Love on Twitter, says, no surprise as Perez rushes to meet Cami. He will be her best friend for the next few days.
Well, Joe, it's funny you should say that because I was just watching the live stream and he is all over Cami. She's come out of the diary room and he is stuck to her. Well, listen, let's talk professional loudmouths, Katie and Perez. Here's a reminder of perhaps the closest they've come to a big argument so far.
Listen, Mother Fabulous. Pretend what you did last night.
Enough!
Pretend. I'm not going to pretend last night didn't happen.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Stop. Listen, people are crying because of you. Perez, look. People are upset because of you. Stop.
Dude, you're making people... Hey, people are getting upset.
Stop
That's when
touching
this
me.
sucks. You know what I mean?
Stop touching me.
Colleen, do you think that they're going to sort of come to blows in the near future?
Absolutely, the very near future. And I'm looking forward to it.
Will it be like you and Julie? Well, you're wearing her shoes tonight, aren't you?
In homage.
Can we see her shoes?
In homage.
I was shocked when she turned up. Da, da, da. Look at that. Go on, Bet. Michelle, who do you think would win in a fight? A verbal fight, obviously,
hands
between Katie
down,
and Perez.
Katie. I think Perez is just really annoying, and Katie's just a people hater, and she can win at any argument that anything's put in front of her, hands down.
Well, he'll just break down in tears.
Can you believe Katie is second favourite to win?
It's crazy. It's crazy for me.
Well, they're so loud, I think we should ask them. Team Hilton or Team Hopkins? Cast your votes. Oh my God, there's only like 3 people for Perez.
Well, when you pause with those two, I get it, but you know, put her up against anybody else. No.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's touch back on your fellow loose lady, Nadia.
Yes.
Just calm down.
All right, Nads. God, calm down, calm down. She's trying to keep things
Just
calm
calm
in there.
down.
All right, Nads.
Can I just say about Nadia?
Please
Just
do.
calm down.
Shut up, Nadia. Can I just say that Nadia is like a lioness looking after her cubs. She's like that. She is totally being herself. She's not playing a game. She's like that back where I work at that other show.
Yeah, for legal
And, you know,
reasons.
if she thinks there's something unjust happening, she will go in and she will fight your corner.
But this is the thing. I think I really like Nadia. I love her on your show, and I think she speaks
is
well. And
very
stuff like that.
genuine.
Do you not think she needs to pull it back just slightly when it comes to the arguments, how she's been around stuff?
But the thing with Nadia is she can't. If she thinks it's being unjust, and also you've got to remember with Cammy's a real drama queen, so she could blow it right up. And what Nadia's trying to do is calm down, and we'll sort it in a much more controlled manner. She's been a real mother.
I really like Nadia as well, and from what I know of her from doing the other show now and again, she's being true to herself. She's coming across great, I think. I do think that she's on a borderline of maybe coming across a little bit controlling, but it's not her being controlling. No. It's her being motherly and nurturing. Yeah. It's just. You know, it's condensed, we're seeing it, it's heightened because it's a TV show.
You've both been, obviously, loose. Do you think there's pressure? Because a lot of people that have been on that panel have gone in the house, and you. Yeah. And do you think there's sort of a pressure to sort of follow suit to how previous people have been in there from your show?
I think whatever you go in there thinking you're going to be, you can keep that up for 24 hours. And then it's just, you can only
totally agree.
It's really hard to keep a game going for 3 or 4 weeks.
Is she doing the loose ladies proud?
Absolutely, absolutely proud, because she is being, Nadia, she's exactly like that. She's not playing a game. She doesn't think for 1 second that she can win it. And I think she could if she carries on.
What was to say, do you think she can?
Yeah, for me personally, absolutely, because her and Michelle, I think, are the only two that aren't actually playing a game, and they're being very fair.
What are you thinking of Nadia?
Oh, will you shut up?
She will attack you. Do you not understand? She will throw things. Well, listen, let's move on. We saw the housemates arguing over bananas. Banana! I'm not going to do it. You've both been in there. How important is food in there? Because we say it every single series, food is currency.
It is currency, but you see, in the year I was in, we won all our tasks.
Didn't win against Julie Goodyear, though, did you?
I think you'll find I did. She was out before me. Also, but the thing is, one of the tasks I had to do was eat stale bread and raw carrots for 24 hours, which was revolting, but we won.
That's just like a juice diet now.
Yeah, actually, you know, I could do with living off that for a little while longer, to be fair.
Shut up.
All right.
All right.
All right, sure.
Michelle, how did you find the food in there?
I can't remember what we did for the task, but I remember we had the chilies task where we had to eat those raw chilies, and that put me out for a couple of days of eating actual food.
Oh, anything nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that nasty since then. Let's get the chili task
back.
the
chili back in there.
Yeah.
That's all we say.
Make them all sick!
Now, this is Loose Women. That's what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, guys, that's it for today's Loose panel. I know. But I'd like to say a massive thank you to my guests, Colleen and Michelle, everyone. And once again, thank you for watching. We won't be back tomorrow. Thank you. Can I just say, I'm going to put it out there. Ruth Langsford, you're robbing a living. That's easy. That was easy.
No, but she does it well. He asked for it,
I did, actually. Yeah, but do you know what? I've got some news. Ruth and Eamon are on the show on Friday night. I can't wait. They're my telly mum and dad. Let's have a little look at how the house has been getting on since tonight's live twist.
The reason Chloe's has gotten so heated is because Katie goaded her.
Goaded her into what?
Into getting so emotional. She encouraged it. She helped it. She.
Well, I was in the bathroom.
Let's not bring
so
it into the bedroom.
You missed
know what? Let's not bring it into the bedroom, please.
But she hasn't done anything. She's actually been the one that's been continuously making me laugh in here.
Okay, but I'm saying.
So that's why. No, you asked me why.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. But now I know.
Like I haven't seen any of that evil chick.
She did it just now. You missed it because you went in the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom.
You missed it.
What did I miss?
Her.
What do you mean goading? What was she saying?
It was. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it all.
Then
but I saw it, and I could see it in her eyes.
How do you know?
I know. There's no reason.
You can't assume. Assume it's dangerous. You know that.
I know Katie well enough.
I don't know if you do. You know the persona well enough.
Right? Oh, you know your persona. After the break, we have got previously unseen footage of the housemates in the diary room, and I will be talking. Yes, boys. We're talking all about the boys. I'll see you after this. Come on, work it. Take that, quick. Welcome back to, I didn't realise we were on air. To Celebrity Borough a bit on the side. We're about to show you footage of the housemates that's never been seen before, guys. Apart from, like, the edit suite, obviously. Well, and the producers, obviously, they would have seen it. And actually, most of the crew that have been filming it in... it's Diary Room Uncut, just run it. Actually, everyone's seen it.
God, I'm worn out. So hot down there. Starting to stink.
Some people are just very funny. Katie Hopkins should be a comedian.
In terms of running, you don't necessarily have to be the fastest runner, but as long as you're faster than the animal that's hunting you, or you're at least faster than the slowest one of the pack. So if you're being hunted, as long as you can run faster than the fattest animal in the pack, then you're okay. And that's pretty much what we're seeing downstairs.
Can I have a razor, babe, please? I keep using camis and leaving hairs in a razor. Don't think she's too pleased.
So it's like the British weather. You know, one day it's sunshine, not a cloud in the sky, and literally 10 minutes later, blooming it, it's pouring with rain and it's thunder.
You can't expect me to get in a bikini and get in the jacuzzi with a full-on hairy Mary. Excuse me. Doesn't smell. Do we look cute together?
Aww.
Just kidding, get away from me.
We shouldn't be doing activities in the rain. You've noted it. I said my piece. I just need to remind you because repetition.
Such a diva.
We're running out of things to talk about, I think, now.
The only way to learn something is to repeat it. So I'm hoping Big Brother will learn, or they'll just fucking continue to ignore me.
Could you repeat that?
Ah!
He's around there talking to the cameras like a crazy person.
May I say something?
And it's pissing me off.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, that was good. All right, oh, fuck. God, everybody leaves here in a much better mood.
He's a control freak who can't learn how to just let go.
Fuck, that was fucking good. That was fucking good. Oh, that was good.
This is not all about him.
Fuck, I want to give you like a virtual high five. Boom.
There's other people in this house. Shut up.
Fuck you.
Before we carry on with the show, can we talk about that string vest? I thought we'd put Ramsey Nesbitt in the house. I was like, what is with the string vest, Perez? Well, listen, let's talk about alpha females. The house is absolutely bursting with them. But what about the... Yeah, I like it. Let's talk about the boys. And here to talk of all things boys are Colleen Nolan, Michelle Heaton, and real-life man boy, Matt Richardson. Man boy. You love it. Let's have a little look at the boys in, well, I say action.
Enough! Disgusting human being.
Nobody gives a shit.
No, stop!
Does anybody really know? Does anybody really care how good, not how?
Oh!
No.
Watch your mouth.
Cammy, enough!
I am so shocked.
Yeah.
Matt, have you been disappointed with the blokes in there up to now?
No, because all that's happened is we're being like we are in real life, like shitter than women. That's basically it, isn't it? Like we're just kind of sitting back, letting everything happen because we don't know what to do, ever.
It's such a female-led house, though. Why aren't
which is
the
good,
boys
but
sticking
life
up
is
for
female-led. Like, life is full of strong, interesting women. Like, all that you've got in there with the men is just people that want to sit back and go, we just don't really have much personality, let them get on with it.
I think the boys are really letting the boys team on the outside down. Let's ask the boys. As you can see, we've got boys on one side, girls on the other. Have we got any strong alphas here? Who's the strong...
me.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Me.
Why are the boys not doing their job in there?
Well, I don't know, just being buggers in there. I think the women are like taking over and like they're like taking a step back now because they're too scared to like stand up. But can we quickly say as well, Alexander, does it not remind you of the that bird that's like, hey, you better got time with it? You know when he's like stands outside doing his like singing and stuff. It cracks me up. Sorry.
Alexander literally loves it. I'm really loving Alexander at the minute. Come on, you say something. You're dying to say something.
Would you really square up to Katie Hopkins, though?
I would.
Queen
I'd have a
Katie
right go.
Hopkins.
I'd love it.
But she is queen. Like, as much as we're on the boys' team, like, you know...
Mate, she's your queen.
She is.
She's your queen. Well, we've got some tweets. Sammy J on Twitter has said, are there any men other than Perez? He's dominating the show. The others don't even have a chance to stand out. Hashtag, it's the Perez show. It's the Perez show. He is taking the forefront in there, but you know, we've already spoken about Perez tonight, so I want to even it out. Let's talk about Cav. Michelle, you know Cav. I'm trying to even... I'm fair. You know him quite well. Is he making you feel good in there?
Well, I mean, we've never seen him once, have we? It's
You
such
know
a shame.
what he's like on the outside. Are we seeing the real Cav?
I think we are, and maybe that's why we're not seeing much of him. No, I mean, Cav's lovely. He's a really, really nice guy. He's just a really nice guy, and I don't think that he's ever going to be as entertaining as anybody else for TV purposes. So maybe that's why he's not being shown.
Have we wasted our money? I'm a little bit worried.
No. Cav's great. He really is lovely. He's just not going to be as false as some of the others. That's probably a better way.
You're taking this down as for him being himself. Would that make him... I'm not saying that he is, but do you think he's quite dull as a person?
No, I would say it the way I just said it. He's not as false as some of the others, and that's why he's just not coming across like that.
She's rehearsed that. I'm telling you now, she's had that written down. Listen, Sharon on Twitter has said, hashtag CBB Alexander, patient and a real gentleman. Now, I have got to say, I totally agree with that, purely because of the sheer fact of, without bringing up old Grand, over the weekend, the events that happened, I think he dealt with that situation very, very well. But on the flip side, as a housemate, Colleen, do you think we'd miss him if he wasn't there?
Personally, and I love him. I think you're right. He's a real gentleman, and he's so inoffensive and all of that. But I don't think you'd miss him if he wasn't there. He's not doing anything kind of, oh, I can't wait to see him again.
Do you think he's one of those, that just doesn't really know what they signed up for when they come in? Because I know he's not watched Big Brother before. He doesn't really get the concept of it.
I think sometimes his expression is total shock of what the hell am I? Where am I? Who are these people, and why have I put myself up for this?
So you don't think he'd be a massive loss to the house if he went?
Personally, for me, no. But I do like him.
He's got an accountant smile, hasn't he? Going, I'm going to put up with this because I'm getting paid loads. Okay, guys. Yeah,
he ain't silly. He's not silly. Let's ask the ladies. Are we liking Alexander? Are we not? Come on. Do you know what? I can't do these shoes.
He's adorable.
Do you think we'll miss him, though, if he went?
No.
I
think he's so cute, but I don't think... He doesn't really do a lot, but he's just...
the ladies will miss him.
Yeah.
I think the ladies will miss him.
Will you miss him?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got an Alexander fan in there. Well, listen, let's move on to Keith. Before the show, he was the favourite male housemate to win. And if my sources are right, I think that might have changed. Matt, are you a fan of the Cheggers?
Right, so, from a comedian's point of view, the comedy world has a big beef with Keith Chegwin because he nicks jokes and puts them on Twitter from other comedians. So I came in
Allegedly, Matt! Allegedly!
Which, it's not alleged, it's true.
He's not here to defend himself.
So I came in from that world kind of going, well, he's an arsehole. But actually, he seems like a really nice bloke, and he's kind of been really reasonable in there. He's been, like, courteous. So I think I've come in hating him just automatically because I want all the other comedians to like me. And I've turned around to actually thinking he's a really nice dude, and he's probably going to do quite well.
To win?
No, because you know what? Winners do, quiet, nice people do quite well in this show, especially when it's vote to evict, because someone like him kind of slips through the radar under all the big characters.
Do you think there's going to be enough people out there that's going to pick up the phone?
I think he'll be fine. He's got enough of a fan base, hasn't he? And also people like Alexander are going to go before Keith will go, and then he can show his true colours once there's a few less people in the house.
Let's move on to Callum. Michelle knows everyone, so you know Callum on the outside.
I've been around for years.
How do you think he's getting on in there?
He's coming across as he is, a really nice guy, genuine. There's no front on him. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? He's not coming across as anything that he wouldn't do on the outside world.
Well, this is what
he's
I'm
a
saying.
really nice guy. He's doing well.
Yeah, this is the thing,
This
'cause
is how he
public
is on the outside
perception-
world. I mean, but we have the perception of him being Lothario, and
yeah,
he is.
being a bit of a bad boy.
But, well, no, I wouldn't. See, I wouldn't use the words bad boy. I would just say that he's
likes
had
the
lots of
ladies.
women.
Yeah.
And
He's
so,
charming and lovely.
and because he's so charming and
I would.
lovely,
I would.
he's had lots of women, and that's the reason he's had lots of women. So he's a nice guy.
Do you think, though, Colleen, that for him to stay and for him to do well at this, do you think something needs to happen with Cammy Lee? Because a lot of people are saying it is going to happen. A lot of people are saying,
can I
we're
just
going to have all
say
this.
now, if something is going to happen, if I was his mother, I would be screaming, don't let it happen with Cammy Lee.
Are you not a Cammy fan?
Go for Chloe. If you're going to go for any
Chloe
of them,
rather
go
than
for
Cammy.
Chloe. Cammy Lee, no. That's all I'm saying. Don't really like her.
Do you think he's a sort of a lot of reality shows out there, it is quite widely known that it's mainly women that vote and sort of teenage to middle-aged women vote for the reality shows. Do you think he's going to be a bit of a housewife's favourite?
He's certainly mine.
He's
very nice.
I'd pay to see you doing the housework. I would love to see Colleen giving it... Do the set.
All right.
Yeah, have a little spruce up.
Times are hard. I'll come here and clean your set for you.
$1's $1. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. And I'm cheap. But you know that.
I ain't saying nothing for libel reasons. Matt, what do you think the boys have got to do to come to the forefront now? We know we've got powerful women in there.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, the boys like the two boys that were big characters have gone because they were twats. So I think what they need to do is, I think they should just be nice people and show a good side. Because, like you said, the only boy that's really showing himself is Perez, and he's being. I mean, a
twat.
knobhead. A twat. Yeah, I don't want to use the word twat twice.
You are?
They needed a comedian to go in.
What? The comedian's
There
going.
you go. Here's a man boy right here.
What's my career's fucked up in 2 years? Maybe. But let's give it a bit of time.
Hang on. We both went in. What are you saying?
I'm saying that I can't afford a mortgage yet, and I'm open to options. I think the problem is, like, they're all just very reserved at the moment. I think someone just needs to break out and just be a normal, nice human being and show themselves as much as possible. The women are all showing their true colours, whereas the men are all sitting back and just kind of
But do you
keeping
think the men
themselves
are
to
sitting
themselves.
back because Perez is so at the forefront for Team Boy?
But also, like, we don't know what is actually happening. Like, 24 hours in there, like, Perez isn't the only one talking. That's just the only one that's being shown. So maybe the boys are doing things. There's just no time to show what they're actually like.
But the thing is, we show the stories that happen in the house, and we can't show people just
exactly
sat there talking about the
I
weather.
don't think Perez is Team Boy at all. I just think Perez is Team Perez.
Yeah.
And he's just about him, and that's the problem. Now, but don't get me wrong. I think if you remove him, it would be a
hang
bit
on.
boring.
Sorry, that sound means it's time for some quick fire questions. Ooh, never done this before. I'm going to give you lot a series of questions, and I need the name of one housemate from you, all right? Could be a boy or a girl. This has got to be quick, all right? I'm on a budget, and we're live. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
Right, first question. Matt, who do you want out next? Quick!
Kavanagh.
Colleen, who's being fake?
Perez.
Michelle, who's the most annoying?
Perez.
Matt, who's playing a game?
Katie.
Colleen, who's going to have the first kiss? Quicker. Quicker. Quicker.
Cammy.
And
Quicker.
quicker.
Chuggers.
I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Michelle, who's not doing enough in the house?
Cav.
Matt, who's your winner?
Katie.
Colleen, who's your winner?
Not Katie. Nadia.
Nadia.
Oh, shut up.
Michelle.
At the minute, Alicia or Michelle.
Whoa! Give them a round of applause. They've done well there. That was quick. Quick. Could have been quicker. One more time, give it up for our fantastic guests tonight, Colleen, Matt and Michelle. After the break, I've got an exclusive look at what's been going on in the house since tonight's live at Twist, and we are taking selfies. There they are. There they are. There they are. Nice. Nice. Oh, 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 oh. yeah, look, hello, yeah, hello, yeah, whoa, yeah, Patsy, yeah. There you go, we're going to be finding out what their selfies say about them right here, so find out after the break. Welcome back to your naughty little bit on the side. Does anyone know what time it is, actually? No. It's time for an exclusive.
I'm pissed at the loyalty in this house.
But I don't think it's anything to do with that.
Really? So you don't think picking a name is about loyalty in the house?
I think it's fear. It's split-second decisions.
I'm not pissed about being up. I'm not pissed about that. I'm pissed at the loyalty in the house.
And Patsy's the one you're most mad at?
Well, yeah. I know it sucks that it's Patsy, but she brought it on herself. She chose that. She had a choice. She made it. This is the aftermath of that choice.
Will you let this affect how you treat Patsy?
No, I've got the utmost respect for Patsy.
Okay.
I just know now that her loyalty don't lie with me or Cammy.
Is it okay if I just let Patsy know that you...
No, don't.
Okay. Love you.
Oh, dramas in the bathroom, you can't go wrong. Right, well, Alicia. I did them everywhere. Sorry, Colleen, nearly got Nolan in the face. Right, we are talking selfies. Who doesn't love a selfie? I mean,
I've never taken a selfie. I'd add as well, I don't ever want to speak to anyone who's ever taken a selfie of themselves. I consider it the grossest offence to modern society that people think anyone wants to see a picture they've taken themselves.
OK, it's a little bit awkward. Especially as we made her take one before she went into the house. Have a little look. Where is she? There she is. She's changed. I'll never take a selfie. We made her do one. Here to tell us what the housemates' selfies say about them are, well, selfie enthusiast, I think it's easy to say. Matt Richardson's back. Yeah?
Love a selfie. Love a selfie.
You love a selfie. And do you know what? You love selfies so much. We've got your best on the screen.
Thanks
Should we
very
take a little
much.
look at some of your selfies? There they are. Look at that. What's the dog? I love that dog.
My dog face.
Yeah,
it's
what
good,
was that
it?
for?
I did a charity photo shoot that I had to paint my face as a dog for, so...
Just casual?
Just why not? Why not?
Casual Wednesday,
Great.
maybe.
Yeah.
Talk me through all of these. So we've got... What's this one?
There's me and my hand, who's currently my best friend, 'cause I'm single.
Aww,
Hey guys, girlfriend. There's me taking a picture board. There's me in Australia when I went to the jungle, exciting. There's a couple of me and a dog. There's me with some teeth. There's me in a
Matt,
bath.
I've got to ask
the
question that everyone's on their lips at home. Are you lonely?
Am I lonely?
Yeah.
Not anymore, Rylan, because I've seen you today.
You. Well, listen.
People will talk. Let's not.
We better not. Joining Matt tonight is celebrity. She's back. She is back. Our celebrity behavioural psychologist, Jo Hemmings. Jo. Oh, Jo, how long has it been?
It's been a few years.
It's been a good
Two
few
or
years.
three, actually,
Well, welcome
yeah.
back, and we are glad
Thank you.
that you are
I'm
back.
delighted to be back.
And
really
you're looking
am.
nice in your green lace.
Thank you.
Bit risky for a Tuesday, not? Well, listen, let's start with the woman who considers selfies to be the grossest offence, Katie Hopkins. Jo, what does this selfie say to you?
Well, you know, she's very dead-eyed. It's a really forced smile.
Don't mince your words, Jo.
Straight in. Jesus.
Well, it's been a while. She's a reluctant selfie taker. Of course, she's told everybody that, you know, you're an evil, narcissistic, self-obsessed person if you take selfies. And it's a little bit awkward for Katie because here she is, you know, not necessarily... not applying herself to that particular thing. So, yeah, she's really uncomfortable.
We really did have to persuade her to take the
Yeah,
selfie.
she won't like
was,
it.
the backstage info, she was really against doing it. She's like, I do not want to do this.
Well, it would stand for everything she's against, or she's proclaimed that she's against. But in fact, all those qualities of narcissism and self-absorption, you know, one could put them at her door. So no wonder she's uncomfortable with it, because it's a bit of a kind of wake-up call, I suspect, for Katie to do that.
Matt, what do you make of it?
Well, it's a proper, like, mum at a party selfie, isn't it? Like, a proper, like, look, I'm going to get with the times, I'm going to take a selfie, I'm going to put on Instagram, I've got 2 followers, it's going to be great. Like, it's kind of that kind of selfie, isn't it? Sort of knowing, not quite knowing what it is, but doing it to be up to date.
Just getting with the times.
Just getting with it.
Getting with the times. Well, someone who's definitely with the times, by the looks of this one, is Cammy Lee. Let's have a little look at Cammy Lee. There you go. There's the money shot. Let's start with Matt. What are you making of Cammy Lee's subtle pose there?
You could pay to see less, couldn't you, on the internet? Jeez, like, she is making a statement, and that statement is, I want to be in zoo in 4 weeks.
Or, I haven't got a bra.
Or, I haven't got a bra. These things are going to be low when I'm old.
But this is a real common selfie, Joe, isn't it? That a lot of, you know, girls like to take, like, this up high angle.
It is. I mean, she's actually sort of thrown the sexy book at it. I mean, she's got everything from low cleavage to the hair twiddling, you know, to that kind of eyes, a little pout. I mean, she's really got the whole, you know, I'm sizzling and sexy going on. I suspect there's something with Cammy Lee. Either she's got to prove something to herself, or possibly she's trying to prove something to somebody else.
Do you think that's what she's trying to say? Maybe is this a 2 fingers up
Well, you know, she's got a law degree and whatever. She's quite a bright girl, but this is actually a selfie that says, hey, look, I'm here and I'm very sexy. And that is, you know, brand Cammy Lee that I want to promote, you know, in this picture. So I think she's got some sort of point to prove, some axe to grind. You know, it's a very considered, measured image. She knows what she's doing.
It's a very controlled picture.
Yeah, very.
Let's move on to Michelle. Now, we're in the audience there. We're in the audience.
Man.
Now, I love Michelle, but she looks quite harsh in this picture. It's quite a scary shot, isn't it? It's like to me, it's like I'm watching you and I'm knowing what's going on.
She does, and if we talk about controlled pictures, that's perhaps one of the most controlled selfies I've ever seen. The extraordinary thing about Michelle is that she puts over this really kind of powerful, steely-eyed, determined, ambitious, hard woman. She's a tough cookie with quite a soft centre, because actually what she's become, although we saw her having a little bit of a bitch tonight, but what she had become is sort of warm, compassionate, possibly the most emotionally intelligent, understanding person in that house. But you'd never know it from that picture.
No.
She's not trying to portray that soft centre at all.
You'd get the opposite.
Absolutely the opposite.
Matt, what do you make of it?
I mean, if I hadn't watched the show, like, I'd be terrified of her. Like, she's like a proper kind of like scary, independent, like, you know, strong woman. From that picture, she looks like she doesn't want anything to do with anyone. She'd rip you apart. Whereas actually, she's a really nice, compassionate human being. So I think that selfie, she must be hiding something.
I think she looks like a glamorous Mystic Meg. Do you know what I mean? Like, Mystic Meg's had a bit of work done. Like, she loves it. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely, like Mystic
Meg.
Meg.
And her eyes really dominate that image.
That's
I mean, her eyes, actually, if you look in them, they're just very penetrating. And actually, yeah, that's what makes them so
She makes my soul quiver.
But she's not like
Amongst
that.
other things. Let's have a little look at Perez's one. Now, I think this is a big tell, this picture. Joe, what have you got from it?
Well, look, Perez.
I mean, I'm not one to talk about taste, but he's giving me a run for my money there.
You know, he's ruthless. He's self-promoting. He gives nothing away. And actually, that picture does that. An enormous smile, way bigger than yours, Rylan. And there's slightly... The eyes are not really kind of focused. I mean, this is typical Perez, filling the whole frame.
In your face.
And it's all about Perez, and it's giving nothing away but dominating at the same time. I think this guy wants to be liked. He's going about it a very bad way.
Look at his eyes. They're love-me eyes, aren't they? Like,
they are.
please,
They're like
can people
puppy
like
eyes
me?
with a sort of strange grin. They don't match. The top half and the bottom half of his face are not really compatible in selfie terms.
What do you make of it, Matt?
Well, I mean, I totally agree. Like, when you look at it, like, he's so desperate to be liked. And I think the reason he's desperate to be liked is because he started out as this cool blogger that kind of made fun of the celebrity culture. But the moment he could become a celeb rather than a blogger, he sold out and he did it. So he's trying to get those people that loved him to begin with to love him again, because he absolutely sold them down the river when he wanted to be famous and shiny and skinny and have nice teeth.
Yeah.
There you go. We have got literally like 15 seconds. Chegwin, let's take a look at Keith's one. Joe, very quickly, what are we making of Keith?
You know, traditional thumbs up, boys just want to have fun. He's light-hearted, he's entertaining. You know, he brings something to the house that's a bit end of the pier and a bit old school, and I like him for it.
Well, guys, listen, give him a round of applause. I like that. And I agree with everything you say. You know what? Let's take a selfie ourselves. Come
Yeah,
on.
come on.
Let's end the show with a selfie. Now, I am the worst person with all of this, so I'm going to hope that this works. I've got the stick. Right, everyone get in. Everyone get in. Right, here we go. We all in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, smile. There we go. It's done. We're going to be tweeting that straight after the show. That is it for tonight. A massive thank you to all of my guests and a fantastic audience tonight. It's been great. Emma is back tomorrow to fulfil all of your CVB withdrawal needs. With Andrea McLean, Ollie Locke, and Louisa